Welcome, Aquarius. Welcome to your October reading. I'm Dee, and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I have pulled your cards so that you don't have to sit through a long card pulling process and the shuffle and all those things. I hope you appreciate that. We'll see how this works. Please don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos for a better overall view of your situation. And sometimes you'll get messages for a completely different situation in your life that's also important in those other readings, and other messages that are helpful as well. So, and when you comment, you not only help me by letting me know I've reached you, but you're also helping others who are on their journey to know that they're not alone and that others are out there experiencing similar situations and going through similar things. And it's very healing. It means more than you know. So never underestimate the power of a well thought out comment. So let's get started here. There's a situation going on where you're not allowing it to affect you on an emotional level or a mental level or a physical level. You're just kind of letting it play out, and you're not letting it keep you from continuing on. It's not debilitating to you, and you're not really showing one way or the other how you feel about it. You're just experiencing it, allowing it to unfold on its own, and going with the flow. That's how I'll put it. But you're not out of control with it. It's not like you can't navigate through this or kind of control the situation's direction. You're a little bit in on that. You're not just letting it happen as it's going to happen, as it wishes to happen. I hope that makes some kind of sense to you. And you were suspicious of this situation all along. You just kind of had suspicions that it was not going to last, or it was going to end or come to a close or stop. And you never really put any emotion into it. It was just kind of you just made sure that you were in control of your emotions the whole time. And whatever happened here, you're not going to get a new start. It's not going to give you a new direction, a new chance, a new lease on life, a new day, a new dawn, any of that. It's just ending. Whatever this is, it's just ending, and it won't be back. So it's something that's not gonna, it doesn't give you the opportunity to experience it again in a different way. And I feel like probably the most problematic energy here is the sellout energies. It's like someone just sold out and put their guard up and then just let all of this go. And including you and others who were involved here, no matter what you thought they should do or what others thought they should do or advised them to do, they just sold out and let it go. And the whole time here, though, you were exercising your sense of knowing. I feel like you have a great intuitive talent, great gift of intuition, because you knew that something wasn't right the whole time. And this person was a friend of yours, and you took it as kind of like an epiphany moment, a wake-up call, what have you, because this person was not the friend that you thought they were, and you found that out on your own. They just let all this go. It feels like it was something that you all were experiencing together that was very promising, and they just let it go. And you being in control of your emotions and your mental well-being, mental health, your physical health. You kept control of all of that and didn't really show your hand or allow it to throw you off balance in any way. And that's the reason that you're able to release this. So this has to do with someone not being there anymore. This is someone who has been knocked off their platform, someone who was admired by others and they were knocked off that platform somehow, whether they were fired from a career position or whether they were replaced or whatever it was that happened. So hopefully there's something there that you needed to hear. I feel like this person is just oblivious to the fact that I think this person is oblivious to the fact that you just knew this all along. And I think you told them. I think you tried to tell them what was going to happen if they didn't do something differently. Yeah. Let's get another card for you. This is the first time in this series of October readings that I've pulled an extra card, but tell me, we're wanting to know what happened here so that you'll know if this is your situation or not. It's kind of vague. It's like the underlying true reason for any of this occurring is not really being shown to us. And I feel like that's why you're here, is to find out, why did this happen? Why this happened the way it did. It happened the way it did because of love. This is real love. This person left this situation and you all were feeling like they sold you all out. But it was because they didn't think you all knew what was going on. But their home life, they fell in love with someone who was not there. They fell in love with someone who was a narcissist. And so they were dealing with this at home in their private time, in their private life. And they were in a self-imprisonment state. You didn't know what was going on here. This person truly loved someone who they had absolutely no experience in dealing with this type of person either. This person was their happiness. And they left this whole celebrity situation, this whole fame and fortune in the public eye. They left it for this person. That's their whole life story there, and that's none of our business. So we're going to put those back. So that's what you all need to know. You need to know that this person adored you all, but they fell in love with someone who was, I mean, this is real love too. They fell in love with someone and they felt like they were in a prison bound to this celebrity status, and they had never felt like this before, this kind of love before. This person's narcissistic, so their self-esteem is like running on empty, but this person makes them so happy because of how they feel. And like I said, they adored you all, you and the rest of the people here. I feel like this is a situation, a career situation, where you all collaborate with one another in some way, but this person is a celebrity, and they gave all that up for love. Oh, interesting. I didn't see that coming. And neither did they, and neither did any of you. Aquarius, that's your message. You wanted to know. I feel like you wanted to know why this person just let all this go, all this fame and admiration and being in the public eye and everything that goes with it, why they let it go the way they did and how they could let it go like that along with you all. And it's because of love. And they feel real love. This isn't a flighty thing. They feel real and genuine love for this person. And they gave all this up. They gave up the limelight for this love. And this is going to be difficult on them, but that's their business and another story. Because this person is a narcissist. So that's why it played out the way it did, because the person they're with is a very dictative and manipulative energy, and they kind of zap all of your self-worth, and they devalue you to the point where you don't feel like a person anymore, and you have to rely on their every command to even know what to do in your daily life. So the weirdness that you were feeling about this situation is because of the way this person is being controlled by this person that they love. I would just be their friend and see if you can get some research on narcissistic personality disordered relationships to this person to help them see, be their friend, continue to be their friend, try to get them to wake up from this. And that's all you can do, is try to show them the way. But the question I'm answering here in this reading is why all of this happened the way it did, and there's the answer. It was never about any of you or their career as the celebrity that they are. It's they gave it all up for love. And I can see this love right now playing out, and that would be a reading for them, their business. But your advice here to not be too blunt and to not get into their business too deeply. Your advice here is to be their friend. Don't take this personally because it wasn't ever about you. Be their friend. Maybe do some research on narcissism, and somehow you can subtly and slowly and quietly educate this person before it's too late, and see if you can get them to wake up from this situation they're in. Because this situation like this doesn't end well, never does. So that's your message, and that's a pretty heavy one. That's a lot on your shoulders too, knowing that that's your place. That's the person that you're being asked to be, is the person that saves your friend from this relationship that they have left their whole career for. The first question would be, why would anyone want you to leave your celebrity status for them, But isolation is why. And your person is already there. They're in self-imprisonment here. And they're naive about it. They don't know anything about narcissistic personality disorder. That's why you're being shown the research, wake up, and friend. Be their friend. Be their friend. See if you can show them the way. Show them what they need to know. Aquarius, that's your message. I hope it helps you and this person in some way get on a brighter path for them. And with you, I feel like you're not really concerned about your path right now. I feel like you know exactly where you're going, in a sense. I feel like you were just here for this, to find out what in the world was going on here with them. Because you just felt like they sold out. And I understand that, because they just let all this go for this person. And you shouldn't even be asked to let all of this go for someone. And I understand why you were needing to know. And you already knew this. You've got the knowing card here. So you're intuitive, empathic, psychic. Yeah. Yes, you are correct, Aquarius. I'm sorry for such a somber read, and my voice, it's very draining, very sad, very somber. And that's how your person feels. And that's sad to feel that way when they love this person so much, but they feel so joyless. So do your part as being their friend and see if you can wake them up from this by giving them some research. Maybe plant that seed so that they research for themselves. Just kind of somehow let them know about narcissistic personality disorder, and they'll recognize themselves. If they look this up, that disorder, they will recognize themselves in that phase that they're currently in within that relationship, and it may just wake them up. You'd be surprised, because in a situation like they're in, they're not completely naive. There's been, a couple of yellow flags, if not red flags already, but they're in the state of denial right now. They're in love with this person, and it's going to be very difficult for you to change that right now. The most you can do is be their friend, see if you can help wake them up, get them to do some research, put some kind of seed in their ear and then maybe they'll do it on their own and recognize themselves in the situation they're in. So don't be too hard on yourself, Aquarius. There's so much you can do. These types of things have to play out there on their own, but my goal is to try to help people recognize the type of situation they're in before it's to the point where they're going to have to go through major recovery. So that's your messages, Aquarius, and thanks for joining me. I'll be back soon with another reading. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos. And leave me a comment. Let me know if I've reached you with this, if this hits home for you. And hit the like button if you like the video. And if you leave a comment, keep others in mind as well. Some people come here to watch a video and then they realize they're in a situation where they're not alone. There are other people that are going through the same thing. And it's very healing. Helps them navigate their path as well. So never underestimate the power of a well thought out comment. And as always, listen to your heart, but be wise. Someone after your soul you must recognize.